Amy with Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. How is everyone doing tonight? Didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Just hold on 1 second. How are you guys doing tonight? It's just me. May is competing today in Clash of the Bakers in Dallas, and she thought she would be done in time to be on live with us to answer questions, but she hasn't checked in yet, so I'm guessing she's either driving, has no internet, or is still competing. I don't know. She told me it was supposed to start at 2 Texas time, so it's been quite a few hours. I'm very curious to know how she's doing. So if anybody is watching from Dallas that is there while she's competing, please let me know. Hello there. Hello there. Yes, I do live in the pretty part of Virginia. I live at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it is absolutely gorgeous here. So I hope you're not terribly disappointed in seeing just me for the discussion tonight. But I do have a pre-recorded video from her. Also, I wanted to tell you that I will be posting photos of Fabiola, what she did for her cake last night that she told us about, and pictures of her and her husband's Halloween costume in the group later, probably tomorrow. They were fantastic, just absolutely fantastic. How is everybody? Yeah, I think it's happening right now and she's not out yet. So the video is a little bit over an hour long. I've got it loaded. Let's just all say a little prayer that it works the way it's supposed to because it's loaded. She was able to share it with me, so hopefully we'll get right in it. And then if she gets out, she knows to join us, and I've messaged her and can, oh, it's 10:15 in the morning there. Oh, wow. May, you're waiting. You don't know yet. Okay, so I'm hoping, friend. I can't wait. I hope you're busy winning. Kelly said she hoped, fingers crossed, she's busy winning too. All right, so when it's over, because I don't want to distract her from that, because this video is just going to be starting. It's a little over an hour, so when she is finished with what she's doing, she can jump on with us and answer questions in the comment area. Or if you have a question and she hasn't gotten to us yet, just leave the question under the video. I know we're all rooting you on, May. I hope you can see this. Leave your comments there, and I'm sure she'll get back to us later this evening, okay? So just please, I'm winging it here, guys. I want to say a huge shout out to Jennifer Mosier, who helped me figure out how to actually get this loaded because it was trying to lock me out from downloading her video. So it was quite a bit ahead of time to get this loaded, but we got it. Awesome. All right. So May, please keep us updated in the comments. Please send any photos and I will load them. Okay. Hey, Sydney, how are you doing? Jen, thank you so much for your help. Seriously, it helps to have a friend that is a cookie friend who is also very good with technology, because in the moment that I started to panic, I just called Jen. I was like, just stay on the phone with me, walk me through this, tell me if I'm not reading something. Like, she's the best. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? We're going to try to add this. Then I'm going to have to switch the cameras. Then I'm going to try to pull myself out. Okay, that's what we're going to try to do. If it doesn't work, just wait for me to come back in. Don't leave the live stream, because this is literally the first run at doing this way. Okay, here we go. May, thank you for pre-recording this. We're all super, super excited to see this. All right, hold on, you guys. Let's see if it works.
Hello, hello. This is May from May the Sugar Lady. Thank you so much, Amy, for inviting me. I'm really sad that I couldn't make it this live video, because you know how I love to interact, but probably I'm gonna be watching this live driving back from Dallas, because I have a cake competition that I was selected like a kind of like last minute, like 2 weeks ago. So that's what I couldn't make it. Okay,
Okay,
but
can you
today
guys
we're gonna
hear me
have
as
a
well?
super fun
Can you hear
little
me?
modeling, like a little figurine. Okay, it's like a baby girl. Okay, so we are going to be using a new sugar paste that I developed. The recipe is Maythe sugar clay modeling paste. Okay, and honestly, with this paste, it's super easy to make figurines. Okay, this is special for modeling. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I just have like a black that I just dyed with just regular gel color. I have like a skin color for the head, and I have some white.
Can you guys
somewhere.
hear me? It's Amy.
Okay, so let's start. I have my base. Ideally, so the best way is like to have the same height of your cake, but in this occasion I just have this one, or I can use it probably this way. Okay, so I have this, my boards, where I'm going to seat my dough, and I'm going to start doing the legs. I'm just going to knead a little bit my paste, and I'm going to start rolling out with just my fingers.
Okay, I'm only gonna talk, and if I can figure out how
This
to
is
pause
more than
I'll
that
see
I
you at
need.
the end.
Let's start with this. I want just to make sure that I start with the same thickness. I think this is too much. I'm just gonna cut, and if this paste is a little kind of sticky, normally it won't, but like right now the humidity here in San Antonio is, oh my gosh, over the roof. So just tiny bit of cornstarch will fix it. Okay, just let's start with this, and I'm going to start just pinching like a halfway pinching to make the knee. See, I just make this a little thinner, just like that, and then in the same place I'm going to just with my thumb making like a U shape, just pressing. Though this is my knee, so I want to start just moving my paste down, and then I'm going to start just pressing here for my ankle. So I'm start seeing my leg. So this figurine has like a long socks, or I don't remember the name, pantyhose or something like that. So then I'm just going to pinch, and then just roll slowly to make the ankle. And she's wearing like a short little shoes. So towards the point, just a little slightly thinner, something like this. See the difference? Now let's make the second one. Since we have already one, I'm gonna try to fix the same thickness here again, pinching in the same level. And then just like making like a U here. See, it's just like ooh. So I'm just going to follow the same shape. And where my ankle is, I'm just gonna start rolling, and then you see like I'm roll and I have all these, so this part where the front of my shoes, just gonna start pinching and pulling. But this movement is super, I think this is longer. So let's cut. We can make this a little longer. No, still is longer this one. So let's just cut a bit. Be sure that we have the same thickness. The same. I'm going to start pinching and then pressing the sides. The sides. Just shaping my leg. Still this is a little thicker, so what I can do, this is the wonderful of this paste, I can just chop piece and I can just smooth this part. And I start fixing the little feet. This is just like basic. Since she's kind of like a baby girl, doesn't need like the legs show like too grown. Just fixing. Now I think this is a little thick, so I'm gonna just see. Now this is thicker, so I'm going to trim to make when I smooth everything. The good thing is with this sugar paste, you have more time to work with. Now I have the legs, and I'm going to fix it like she's sitting, because this is going to be sitting in my cake. And now I can wait a little bit to make it crossing legs, because she's kind of like crossing legs. And I'm gonna just fix in. This part of the leg is always like straight, the front part, so try not to make it curve. Okay. See if I have, oops, a little piece of just to make it stay like this. Okay, just adjust my camera, I'm sorry. Now let's make the skirt, la falda, and this is something super easy. It's just like a circle that we are going to roll out our sugar paste. I think this is too much. Since I dyed this paste, It's a little soft in the soft side. Since I manipulate too much, and then it has cocoa butter, so it's kind of on the soft side, but nothing like a little bit of cornstarch can fix. Okay. Roll it. I'm going to extend. And I can extend my paste really thin. Okay, you see, super flexible. Now let's hold the circle. I think this will be like 2 inches, something like this. And this is like 2.5. Yeah, kind of like 2.5 inches. Oy. Okay. Let's use the curly size. Doesn't have to. You don't have to. You can use just the regular one. Just gonna extend a little bit, and I'm just going to. I think it was too small. Let's try it again. Yeah, because with the other side is longer. Now with the wiggle. We can try the next size. If I want to use the, oh, this is too large. No, there is no extra. Okay, just a regular circle. And I can just smooth the edges. And I can just place it. And it still is too small, but we can just fix it like so. Now we have a skirt. Okay, so let's make the body, but now I need just to add a support. And I'm gonna put the support all the way down, but I'm gonna make sure that I can move my doll when I need to pull it from the support. Yeah, just enough that I can move my doll around when I need to. I don't like the skirt. You know what? Let me just do it a little larger. Sorry. Happened. But the next round color that I have is like too large, so let's just eyeball it. Notice a little larger, so like 3 inches, and then I'm just moving around my edges. Okay, yeah, I like more this one, this size. So this is more like a 3 inches around. Yeah, I like it, I like it. Okay, I'm going to trim my skewer, but not all the way, so just enough to I can move my figurine around. Okay, just let's make the torso. And I think this will be, I'm gonna use like a tablespoon so you can kind of know how much sugar paste I'm using. It's kind of like a tablespoon, so I'm going just to roll it and then make the waist but a little lower because she's sitting. Just gonna pinch and then a little thinner in the bottom. See, not too thin because we need to add the arms, but this is thin enough. And I'm just going to gentle press, see, and then I'm just going to smooth this part, make a little bit of waist, and then you see the amount is kind of like a tablespoon, and this is like an inch and a half, some sort, yeah, like an inch and a half tall. And I'm just going to blend with my dressing tool. Gentle, I'm gonna blend this. See, this is super easy to work with your fingers. Just move the paste where it needed to be. You can hide this here. And I can blend with my finger as well. See, now we have a dress that I can just mark where some buttons or something. And just mark the waist. You can add a belt or some more details, but for now just mark this. Oh, you have enough light. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, I'm going to add a little piece for a neck because I'm going to add the collar of the dress. So it's just like tiny bit. I think this will be like half of the 1/4. It's kind of like half, 1/4, little less than 1/4. I mean, we are going to cut it out, but I'm just gonna make like a small cylinder like this, and I'm just going to drop this just like so. Perfect. So let's make the arms. Since this, she is using like a long sleeves. Let me see how How much is this for both? I think for both arms, it's a little more than 1 teaspoon. A little more. See? So this tip to start measure the amount with the spoons is from the cold clay technique, because it's easy if you are like in this case, like how much, oh I can wait, but I think this everyone has these measurement spoons. You see, it's for both. So now I roll it. This is, I think will be like a 3 inches. Yep, see, 3 inches, and I'm gonna cut it in half. I can just bend this. So when I cut in half, kind of already have the angle for my sleeve. So halfway, I'm just again gonna start just pinching with my finger, and then this is the front of the arm, and so this is the elbow. So in the elbow, I'm just pinching with my 4 fingers like that. See? And just smooth. And I have an elbow. And I have a bent arm. I can just make this flat because we are going to add part of the blouse. As you can see, I am not using any glue, because since the sugar paste is fresh and I'm manipulating, so it's stick by itself. But if you like start working and then just walk away, probably the paste start like setting. So you can use tiny bit of water or sugar glue or something like that, okay? Now we have the arms. Okay, so let's make the little fingers, but I'm going to clean my fingers. Oh, where are my clothes too? Well, I find my rack. Normally I have wet towels. Somebody took it. Okay, already cleaned my fingers, so they're not black. But now I'm going to do 2 little hands. So probably for the hands, we're gonna use like 1/4, but in half for both. So first I'm going to make like a little bean and I'm going to cut it in half. So I have my 2 pieces for my hand. So I'm going to start just pinching and then pulling gentle until I have this shape. Gentle. And I'm going to grab a scissors and I'm going to cut this in a little bit, not straight, and like an angle, and then another triangle here. So with my dress then and the spoon size, I'm going to, like with my finger, I'm going to push in my thumb and I'm gonna press something like that. See, just push it and press. So I have this little bump of the hand. See, this little bump. It was just like that, just pressing down and then pushing my thumb in, and I can just, I'm going to just make a mark here and probably another here, just if I want my fingers to have a little bit of movement. If I don't need to cut up, open the finger, I can just mark this. Probably I don't need to cut it to open. I can just mark like one in the center, and then just push in between a little bit like that. So I have a tiny hand, and this is going to be right here. I think she's grabbing like a bottle, but we can add something else. So it's okay if it's like that, because I'm going to add a little white part. Okay, again, I have my piece. I'm going to just pinch and pull, gentle. Now I'm going to cut the other side to have the other side of the hand. It's like an angle, and then I just trim this part. Okay, again, spoon and pushing in the thumb. So I have my hand in a more natural position. Just this little piece out. Okay, and I'm just going to mark in the center and then side and sides. And then just put it in here. Okay, now with white, where I leave my white? Oh, it's so white. Now I'm going to finish the dress. I'm going to put the collar and the ends of my leaves. This is a really easy little doll. Okay, I'm just going to roll out a little bit of white. And I'm gonna cut some stripes, kind of like, I don't know, like 1/4 inch. I'm gonna cut two, so one for the collar. The collar can be like a 1/2 inch. So the thinner, I'm just gonna cut in 2, and one side is gonna be an angle, but I'm gonna measure first where this gonna be. And I'm just going to between my arm and the hand, I can just put a piece right there. I'm just gonna mark where I'm going to cut. Wait. So I'm gonna cut the other side, and then just like that, just in between. Just going to put the ends of the dress and the arms. Okay, and now for my collar, I'm going to cut again in angle, and this is one of my collar side, the same. It's just between the dress and the part of the neck that we already add. So I can just put it in, mark when I need to cut, and then cut in this shape, okay, like a 2 angle. Again, I'm just going to try to put it in the center, just going around. Okay, between my neck part and my dress part. So I hiding the union of both parts. I gave you some movement. So now I have my body complete. See, easy peasy. Okay, let's just make the hair. I'm going to put this black. So this paste, it doesn't like dry out super fast at all. So even though you just put it in the sides when you're working, so it's gonna be nice and smooth. Okay. Since this is a small doll, I don't need to add support inside of my head, but if it's a little larger, probably you can use a piece of styrofoam. Okay, wanna roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And I'm going to kind of like oval shape first, and then this part where is my chin is gonna be, I'm gonna start pinching just like that, just to make it a little flat here, because it's where my chin, see, something like this, like chin. Oh, the amount of this, I think it's kind of like 2.5 tablespoons. Okay, this is my, okay, now I'm going to mark with a round tool, but this is not round, but something like that, like a halfway, just gentle. With my thumbs, I'm just going to keep pressing, but leaving the center, not pressing too much. Something like this. So making the like pressure with my thumbs in, but slightly, and then just smoothen out. You see, it's almost you got a profile, but I'm going to keep moving my paste, you see, like from the top out. So I start making or building the volume for the nose. Easy peasy. Just pushing from the top, like in this movement, not flat under, just like so. Now we have the volume for the cheeks, for the nose, and then from the nose I can use my fingers, just kind of making like a letter, you know, it's kind of like a letter, like a triangle here. all the way down. So now we are building the volume for the mouth area and then pushing in, something like this. Okay. Now with a bowling tool, a small one, I'm gonna start just pressing, and with my Dresden and the part of the spoon, I'm just going to press inside. It's like I'm making a pocket. See, you know, just like pressing and then making round. So it's pressing in, and then just make like a pocket. See, like a pocket. I could just keep marking my nose next. And then I can push, you see there, I make this the triangle for the mouth. So from the next to this, I can just push with my thumb up, and I can start building my cheeks. If I want like a cheeks, cheeky boom, cheeky boom. Okay. You can make the eyes as big as you want or small as you want. And now for the mouth, kind of like a divide this part in three, like 1, 2. Obviously the top is 3. So this part I'm gonna start just pushing a little bit up. So this is my chin, and then this is the bottom part of my bottom lip. And then I'm going to push just blending my nose. And I can just mark the nostrils with my spoon like that. And the nostrils, just with the other end, just pushing in and out. In and out. Just fix the nose because it's kind of like cricket. It's always fixing. Make sure that everything is level. Kind of like everything is the same size. And I'm just going to mark the bottom lip with my tool, because she's not like happy. And I'm going to start pushing up the top lip. Just building the volume for the mouth. You can see that this is a little cricket as well, the bottom lip. So it has more volume from one side than the other one. Just try to fix it. moving the paste slowly. And I'm gonna make this the... Don't worry if your mouth is not perfect. When you put the makeup, you can make it perfect. Okay, now we have a face. THRU. So let's just put some makeup. Let's start. I have a dust color here, and this is brown, so I need black. So I have black, just those color. I just like put it in these containers because this is part of the kit that I'm using or I'm selling to make the doll that is in the back, that one. So if you buy the kit, that includes a pound of my paste and then all these colors that you need, and I send you the base and all the supplies, so you can make your own. So it's not only the class, the class is kind of free because I'm not charging for the class. Just buy your kit in my Shopify store, and you have the colors, the paste, and the support. Like I send you this styrofoam and the little balls and the skewers and the paste. Okay, I'm gonna paint the eyes, the inside of the eye. This is slightly different as the picture, but it's kind of similar. Honestly, I never like to make the same figurine. Just gonna paint the insides before put the eyeballs. So we're gonna make like the eyes similar to her, and this is how I did it. Oh, this is too large. It's okay. Now I have a liner one. And with the liner, I'm just going to paint the lashes, as many as you want. See? Oh, sorry. My little figurine was too low. See, this is the first kit that I'm selling. The videos, they are recorded already, and I'm going to start doing more different figurines. The same, I'm going to start sending the kit. Okay, let's just rinse this because I'm gonna use with other color. Yesterday I used a little bit of orange with black, and it was a nice color. I think I have it here for the mouth. Okay. Yeah, I like it. So I'm mixing my dust colors with color activator. It's a liquid or medium that I use instead of vodka or Everclear or any alcohol base. I cannot stop breathing when I paint these tiny details. She's mad. Oh, she's not happy for sure. So now let's I'm gonna use orange, but I'm going to lower the powerful of these dust colors with tiny bit of cornstarch, so it's not super hard, and I can start putting some blush, but you can use pink or any other color. I like now the orange. By the way, I use orange for just to dye the paste for this skin color. It's just tiny bit of orange, nothing else. Let me just take the excess, and it looks weird. Let's add a little bit of color just in the hands. Okay, I think I make too much. I make a mess already. It's okay, we can always put it back in the container. That is not a waste. Okay, I think I can live with that. Okay, let me see if I can have my hands clean. So now let's make the eyeballs. So it should be enough to go in, but doesn't, like, we don't need like to pop too much. Like this is too much. Oh, sorry, like this is too much. So probably half of this, tiny bit, because I didn't make too deep the ball, the eyeball, eye socket. See, something like this. Now the other one, I think this is tiny bit more deep. We still need to paint the eyebrows. Okay, just pushing in. Ooh. So with my liner, so I can decide if I want like a dark lashes, I mean eyebrows, or not that dark. But let's see, I mix a little bit the color that I did for the mouth, for the lips. So now I'm going to paint the face, I mean the eyebrows. Just little touches, doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, I'm just using tiny bit of color. Okay. So now that I have my liner, I think I have, this is still some brown that I use for my other dolls. Yep. So you can reactivate whatever is left. So that's why I like to use these like metal thingies that I can just cover. Okay, let's paint the eyes, or you can just add a piece of the paste. This is too small for my eyes, but still, let's try it. Okay, darker, and the top, and slightly cross eyes, slightly. little bit more in the top. And now with tiny bit of yellow, I'm gonna clean my brush just with water. Let's see, I think this yellow is still working. I'm going to paint like the bottom part of the eye. To give some light. Probably looks like weird because I know that my lamp is giving like shadows. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, now you can see the yellow in this bottom part, a little bit of yellow, and it's just brown in the top. Now, see? And now I'm going to use my little dots. I'm gonna make more paste. I'm gonna try to paint it black, or you can add the little black with the paste. Now you can see that I marked the pupil. Yeah, you can see it. Now I'm gonna grab white paint. This is the corrector, but it's just white paint. The only thing is sometimes it get stuck because I only use like tiny bit, and I normally just grab it from the lid. Okay, and the lid just get stuck with the same paint, something like this. But it's just because I'm using too little. Remember, I always say, like, it's not because I'm cheap and I don't want to use too many product, but you don't need too many. Okay, let's just make the dots the highlights that change a lot. Look, even. Let me see if this is not too dirty. To highlight more my eye, I can just take tiny bit of white and under my iris, well, like pupil. No, it's not the pupil. Just add tiny bit of white so my eye pops more. You see, tiny bit of white, and my eye looks much better. Now I have my face. Now let's put the face in. See, I think I can cut it a little bit more. We're almost done, guys. And I really would like to be live, but just make sure that it's not too high. Ta-da! Oh, this is so cute. I like sometimes to make it not straight the head, but if you want to make head or like, I think that when they are looking like and to the side, they look like cuter. You can always blend this part, but it won't show the neck part. but it won't show too much because we are going to put some hair. Okay, let me just clean this part. So okay, let's just do some hair. We're almost done. So, oh, I know, I was like, what I think, so I'm gonna do the ears, just 2 little tiny balls. I think this is enough. This is too large. And then, like, at the same time, just roll it with my both hands, and then I'm just going to make like a little, like, bean shape. And it's between the eyebrows and the mouth, and then a halfway of my face. So this is the width of my face, it's just halfway. And then this, now I'm gonna use tiny bit because my head is a little fresh. Just tiny bit. I'm just putting in, kind of pressing. And then the bottom part is always like thinner. I don't need to put too much details. Just gonna blend this part. And then with my spoon, just make a little hole. Just blend it. And then just gonna press with my spoon, just like that. Oh, so cute. Okay. Now for the hair, I'm going to start with a bowl, kind of like my tablespoon. And I'm going to start pressing with my thumbs, making like a little bowl. A little more thinner towards the edges, and I'm gonna start just sizing as long as it fits like behind my ears. Now I can just trim a tiny bit both sides. So this is, so it's like putting it here in the bottom, and then just make sure that this fits just right behind my ears. I'm just slightly attaching the hair. Be gentle, so we don't want to mess the face. Probably you can wait to do the hair, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, so your head is more set, and then you don't mess up. But you know, this is TV. I'm just kind of using my finger to pull my paste more towards the front. This is a crazy hair, so I'm just making sure that is all the way down. You see, I wasn't worried about the line between the neck and the head, because now I cover it with the hair. Just gonna trim this with a scissor. Is easy. See, and now I can start first doing the line. So my braid is gonna go here, so I'm going to just make lines from that point to, I'm going to divide, just start making lines. Just all towards the point where my braids, mis trenzas, gonna go. Same, the other side. It's kind of behind the ears. So all my lines going towards that point. And it's gentle, you don't need to press too hard. This page is soft enough to grab every single detail. But as you can see, the face, I just put it in and doesn't smash the body that I just made. Even though this is fresh, still fresh, I can move it around. See, I can just keep moving, but it's not smashing my body or nothing. Oh, so good. Now let's make some braids first. So my legs is still flexible, but stay in one place. Okay, again, let's just measure. I think with a teaspoon is enough for both braids. Same, I'm going to roll it. I'm gonna cut it in half. So this part, instead of making 3 lines and braid, I just found an easy way. So the length is the length that you want. I think this is still too much. You just take a piece. Yeah, something like that. This pointy. So I'm just like making an angle, a line, and then just right in the center, another from the other side, right in the center from the other side, and it's just forward, just right in the center to the other way. And then I can start doing the lines for the hair. And now I have my braid. So now I can just attach this, blend, and then the braid is sitting in front of the shoulder as well, so the weight is not pulling down. Okay, same way from the other, for the other braid, making a pointy, and I'm just marking when my braid ends, and then a diagonal, and then the other way, 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 and just making my lines of the braid. Just gonna smudge a little bit this part that is going to attach to my hair. Just wanna blend this part. And just finish again with more lines, just to blend the part that we just add. Okay, and let's just make the bangs so she doesn't look like weird as of right now. So you can make like a ton of different ways, but let's just, I'm gonna make like a square first. Make sure that is enough. I'm going just to mark where I need to cut first, and then I'm going to cut the shape. So this has a little more volume, the part that is going to be attached to my head. And I can just go with my scissors to mark in the head. the hair. You just take a chunk just to make my bangs cuter. Something like this, or I can just move the paste with my tool. So for this to be cuter, it needs to be like bent like that, and no flat. See, it has some volume. Now I'm going to attach to this part and then just finish. This is different than the one that I did for the picture, but I love this one. I love her. Okay, let's make a little bit of fashion here. This is too long. I can just chop it up and then just put a cute long kind of hairs to the side, just to finish this part more cuter. Okay, and the other side I can make a longer one and then just fold it in half. This paste is now impossible, but nothing that tiny bit. Wasn't that tiny, but cornstarch. See, now it's more pliable. Well, let's make just to finish. I didn't plan in doing it, but let's do it. I think I have like a 5 minutes, or kind of. So I'm just going to use a little bit of powder and to mix this pink that I have here and tiny bit of black paste. Let's just make a bottle of potion, just to put in the between the hands. Okay, let's just see something purple, purplish. It's just like a little bit of purple and pink, and I'm just going to make kind of like a bottle, some sort of bottle. I'm gonna chop this piece, and I'm going to use, oh no, I use all the brown. Oh, I have, okay, let's make some brown because I have brown powder in this kit. I've been extra, guys. I hope you enjoy this video, this tutorial. See, let's just make the, well, it looks kind of the same because of my fingers. But this is a little baby. Oh, where I put my liner brush. Well, I don't know what I did, but this is like a potion bottle, Let's just put it in between the hands, like she's grabbing it. Yeah, see, I opened the little finger, and I have the bottle of the potion. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Amy. I really apologize that I couldn't be live, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that I have the kit to make this baby. I send you everything, the supplies. It's a kit with all the dolls and colors and the pasta. And then you can make this, I mean, you can make both, because probably this pound of pasta, you can make both. Look at this, okay? Hope you enjoy it. Let me put that down a little bit more the light so you can see it. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, how is everyone? Wasn't that awesome? And they won. So I posted some pictures in the comment section of on the Amy Hicks page. So you can go see their piece. You can see them. You can see their big check, you know, those big oversized checks that they got. But if you guys would just take a second, I'll try to keep up with you. But if you could send May some love over in the comments and let me post that so she'll see it when she comes back to see the video. Hopefully they're off somewhere celebrating and getting some well-deserved recognition for the piece that they created. I wanted to also let you know, if you're interested in participating in the scribe exchange that's going on through Cookie Snack Attack in December, we're going to have more information to you, but just go ahead and start making your scribes if you want to participate. First group will be for 20 people, and then if we have enough interest, we will add additional people to a second group, but we're capping it at a total of 40 participants. So you can be in one group or both groups. So 20 of one kind of scribe, 20 of another if you do both, if we end up going to a second group. Trisha Collins is going to be in charge of this. And if you could have your scribes to her by November 13th. So you've got a couple of weeks left to work on this. That way she can repackage them and then be shipping back 20 back to you by the 20th or the 22nd of November. I think that's what we're planning on right now. We'll confirm again tomorrow, and I hope you guys will consider participating in that. It'll be a lot of fun. And May, congratulations, over the moon that you guys won. So excited. Love the pictures. Thank you for staying in touch with us, even though you had to be somewhere else. Thank you for the video. Thank you for the tutorial tonight. I can't call the doll by the name that people were referring it to because that's trademarked, but I will say she is super cute. She's a fabulous hump day doll. How does that go? Does that work for everyone? Great learning experience. Several times in the video on multiple Facebook pages and over on the YouTube channel, we've posted where you can go get the kit. This was her first class kit that she's selling. So if you want to make this doll, she's got that set up for you. Yes, they won. They did. So go check that out. Also, the new paste is listed by itself, but just go do some shopping. We've posted her website a bunch of times. So just try to remember, if you have to make choices about where to spend your disposable dollars for the holiday season, try to support the artists that donated their time for free to the 13 Days of Halloween Plus event. Yes, thank you so much. She's the Thursdays yesterday. I love that. All right. Yes, and I love that she's going to be doing kits. So that's fantastic. So you guys support her if you can. Of course, I'm going to tell you to buy some multiple royal icing because I just absolutely love that stuff. And we're going to be using it again shortly in the Cookie Snack Attack Tutorial Tuesdays and in some classes I have coming up. So if you have to buy something to get over a certain amount for anything that she might be doing on her page, because I don't really know what's going on over there on the Shopify page right now. If you do, grab a little bag of multiple royal icing. And you guys, I'm going to end this because we went a little long again tonight. And tomorrow night, Timbo is supposed to be with us. We'll see what he is going to bring to the table. And then Tuesday during the day, I will be doing my rescheduled tutorial. And Tuesday night, Tammy and Todd from 2T Stencils will be taking my spot since we had the time zone issue. So I think we've got everything covered for you guys. We'll be announcing dates again for the Scribe Exchange, but just know that that date's coming up in a couple of weeks, and we're looking at groups of 20. So if you do want to participate, just go ahead and get started, and I would start with just 20 to start with till we see how many people sign up. And Trisha Collins right here, if you see this Trisha, now this comment is about May, but this Trisha Collins is the Trisha Collins that's going to be in charge of the event for us. And we'll have sign-up sheets. I think we're going to have to do the sign-up sheets, Trisha. So I think we'll start that maybe tomorrow. And I might do a daytime video tomorrow if I can get that done so that that's separate from Timbo's video, because we don't want to interrupt whatever tutorial he's doing tomorrow night. Thank you guys for your patience while we got the tech worked out, but everything worked out great. So we will be seeing you soon. Have a fabulous night. I hope everyone is still enjoying.